Phonics. Right to truth.
Yeah. Cool-headed, but I'm too deadly. All the way up to the top where I'm going, nigga, where you headed? King shit, overrule peasants. Don't lose your bitch for 2 seconds. All I gotta do is talk to her for a few seconds, and she'll be trying to get me smooth back it. Gooseneck, man, marijuana, get the move ready. Crew reppin' since 9th grade, high school freshman. Young nigga, I was too restless. You guessed it, no cap, it's a new era. Midnight with my last bitch and my last bitch. That's 2 X's, dos Equis, 2 N's. I was gone for a few seconds and came home.
Yo, I'm back, yo. Welcome to Right the Truth. It's been a while. I know it's been a while. Sorry, y'all, real life, issues come to play, and I don't got time to play around on YouTube. YouTube does not pay me. However, when I feel like I have a strong opinion on something, information I want to get out there, then I jump on here. A lot of my content lately in the past has been boxing, but that's not important now. You know what I'm saying? That sports and entertainment is cool and it has its place. And look, there's a lot of people on YouTube that do that, so you can go find them anywhere. I'm here to talk to y'all today about this clown I got on the screen here. His name isn't even important. But just know that, about a week ago or so, they had a little protest or whatever in Dearborn, Michigan. And, these clowns started to chant death to America. Death to America. I have a big problem with that. And look, if you've seen my posts in the past, I talk about a lot of revolutionary things. I talk about revolutionary people. And everything has its place. But death to America? And then this clown, right, this Arab, he had the nerve to quote Malcolm X before he started speaking. How keep our king's name out your mouth. You can never quote Malcolm X. He was talking to the plight of the African people who reside in America, who are Americans. That's what he was talking about. And that was another time. And Malcolm never said out his mouth death to anybody. So don't associate him with you. That's number one. Number two, let me educate you people on Islam. As somebody who considered himself a Muslim at one time, who took their Shahada in 2005, and who studied Islam in depth, these people are not Muslims in the very sense of the word. They're just Arabs. And I wish the news would stop calling them Muslim Americans. What the F is a Muslim American? You're either American or you're not. Back to the religion of Islam. Islam, yes, I know you've heard this before, but it preaches peace. It preaches to honor your fellow man and take care of your fellow man and woman. That's what Islam teaches. It's not to the extremist level that they've bastardized it to be. How does Islam mean peace to them? When if you ever seen look at Arab women when you go out, they don't never have a smile on their face. These husbands are living in the barbaric times, and they're getting these marriages, and it's just an agreement. There's no love there. There's no companionship. What religion teaches that? Or excuse me, Islam is not even supposed to be considered a religion. It's supposed to be considered a deen, which means a way of life. But back to America. You have the nerve to come to my country and all the opportunities you've gotten, and you got the nerve to say death to America? Where in your country, you don't even have indoor plumbing. You got to go somewhere in the desert and squat over just to use the bathroom. You come here, you got indoor plumbing, you got everything. But you're going to say death to America? Your children couldn't even get a quality education, nor you did in your country. And you come here and become physicists and make great livings and become business owners. And hell, Dearborn, Michigan is damn near all Arab. They took the whole city over. But you're going to say death to America? I tell you what, to all you Arab men who feel so strongly about Gaza and all of that, why don't you pack up your stuff and go fight for your land? If you feel so strongly about it, what do you want us to do? America doesn't have to, and that's the problem that I do have with America. We feel the need to intervene on everybody's affairs foreignly, and it's all because of diplomacy and our allies. We need to stay out of stuff. I'm an American first person. All I care about is my country. I don't care about anybody else's country. They don't care about us. These people come here, not just Arabs. They come here. They don't even want to assimilate and become a part of our customs and four-ways. They don't do any of that. Many of them still don't even speak the language of this country. Go to their country and see if you can get around without speaking their language. You're not going to get too far. Not outside of tourist areas. You know, all these so-called Muslim leaders, they don't come out and, you know what I'm saying, they don't denounce any of this behavior. Oh, because you know why? And let's just be honest. Islam is a get down or lay down religion. You either a Muslim or you die. They will never agree to a two-party state with Israel. They don't want Israel there. They want them off the map. And they want the Western civilization off the map too. These are the extremes that are not being taken serious enough in today. We took it serious after 9/11 for those that decade after. But see, look what happened. Now we're getting slack. That is terrorist threats right there. When you say death to a country and you're on his home soil, I don't want them condemned. I want them deported. Go back to your country then. If America's so bad, get out of my country. You don't deserve to be here anyway. You men, you all men, go and fight for your country. Go and fight for your land. If you feel that strongly about it, my country shouldn't have, my fellow soldiers, Marines, airmen, sailors, they should not have to risk their life for your people. You go back and fight for your land, you coward. Y'all a bunch of cowards. And you're ungrateful bastards. Because you would never have these kind of opportunities in your country that we give you here. And the freedoms that you have. If you would have said death to your country, you would have been lynched in the public square. You know it, I know it. But you think you're going to come, you're not going to get away with that. Furthermore, the Americans who can trace their lineage back, who are real Americans, we need to come together. If this isn't a time that we need to come together, I don't know what is. You see what these people are doing on our soil? You see how they're talking? But we're so separated over Democrat and Republican, left and right. This is a time that we all need to come together as Americans. And look, protesting wars ain't nothing new. They protested the Vietnam War. In my memory, I've never seen footage from back then when an American said death to America. Now, yeah, it was a lot of anger, and rightfully so, because there were Americans losing their lives for a war that we didn't deem we had anything to do with. That's a different story. You want us to go and intervene on your behalf. That's your country. You do it. But then, like the coward you are, you're going to talk from here, from America, and then get mad because we don't do nothing fast enough for your liking, which you want Israel demolished, and it'll never happen. Let me tell you Arabs something if you're listening. Let me tell you so-called Muslims something if you're listening. You will never get rid of Israel. You're not getting that land back. And just like you say Israel's committing atrocities, you are too, and you're going to hell. He does not want this. You are not people of God. You're demons. People of God would not say death to anybody. They would look for a peaceful resolution. But you don't want peace. You want the Jews gone. Your cousins. These are your cousins, dummies. Yes, people, these are the Arabs' cousins, the Jew. But yet, they just can't get along with them. And they want them gone. And in their sick, demented minds, they're so righteous, they're going to build an Islamic state. And it's going to be Sharia law and this and that. What the hell is Sharia law? It's nothing but a bunch of barbaric and evil laws to control people. That is the essence of religion. It's control and fear. And my word to everything. I'll never step in a mosque again with you. I'll never buy anything from you if possible. Any of that. You gonna say death to my country? Get out of my country. Go back to your country. That's what I say. And I say to the American people, we don't tolerate this. I'm a veteran. I went to war during 9/11, was there at the beginning. How dare you? And all the lives that was lost. Because they were brave enough to go and answer what had to be answered, whether you agree with it or not. It's not the fact that you agree with it or not. It's the fact that they made that decision that that's what they were going to do. And all the veterans before them. And by keeping these sick individuals in their place, it makes our country safer. It gives us a better quality of life. And even these dirtbag immigrants who come here and have the nerve to talk shit against our country. We can't allow this. If you feel so strongly about America, get out of my country. It's that simple. This is my country. Every generation that I know of my family were born here. How about you? And you come here and you take full advantage of what America has to offer. I can't go to your country and start a little New York or a little Detroit. But you can come here and take over a whole city. The damn police chief in Dearborn is Arab. The damn mayor's everybody Arab. They turn Eid, which is a holiday after Ramadan, into a state holiday. No businesses are open in America. You got Governor Whitmer of Michigan. She didn't say anything about this. She didn't denounce this nasty behavior, and she should have been stepping in like, yo, you know what? You got to remove them. They have to be removed from this country. Let's find the law. If not, let's create one and get these people out of here. These traitors who are living amongst us and could do anything to us at any given time because they literally hate us and they hate our country. Then they don't need to be here. It is a serious national security risk. And I will make more videos about this. Because I'm not going to just stand around and just be like, oh, man, he just talking. Or like I heard somebody say, well, you know, it's freedom of speech. Nah, that ain't freedom of speech. That's well beyond that. And, you know, Rashida Tlaib, who's a representative from Michigan, you know, yeah, the news anchor ran up on her from Fox News. She going to say, I don't talk to a racist network. Yeah, that's a dog whistle. They're racist. But you won't condemn, you know what I'm saying, your fellow Arabs for the word. You should go back too, and you should be taken out of Congress. You and that Ilhan Omar. You're nothing but traitors, and you're trying to advance your own agendas. That funny looking Ilhan Omar who looks like Roger from Family, no, not Family Guy. What's the other show? American Dad. That alien. Yeah, her. She's trying to advance the Muslim / you know, Somali, you know what I'm saying, constituents. And Rashida Tlaib is all Arabs who she's trying to forward, and mainly Palestine because that's where she's from. Well, let's see how much success you'll have in that country when you go back. If you go back, and you should be sent back to lead. I guarantee you wouldn't be in their government. They ain't gonna have no woman in their government. I guarantee that. All your little standing that you have in America, you won't have in your country. Again, stop looking for America to answer all of the world's problems. And look, that stuff, it's enough for you Arabs globally, just like y'all did after 9/11. You called it jihad, which you claim is a holy war against the West, and you had all these psychos come from all over the country, and they went to Syria to fight and all of that. Do that with Gaza. If that's your land, that ain't my land. I ain't got no interest there. I don't care nothing about it. Period. I believe America is involving itself in too many issues at one time when we have enough going on here. I'm a pro-American first person. I don't care about Israel. I don't care about Ukraine. I'm sorry. That's just how I stand on it. These people are going to destroy themselves, and that's how it's supposed to be. In a supposed a holy land, allegedly. These people are alleged. Both are alleged people of God. But they both hate each other. Hate. Not dislike. Hate. So yo, again, I'm calling for all Americans. We got to come together, man. Just like we did after 9/11, we got to come together. I don't care what side you on. Put your differences aside. We are Americans. We're facing an internal threat. This is an internal threat that has to be smoked out. And also, we have to teach our children to have a sense of pride in their country and everything that they get over here that they couldn't get anywhere else. See, all you so-called activists, you can talk all the smack you want about this country and everything, but mainly, look, you're benefiting well from it. The Lamar Hills, the Jamel Hills, the Van, you know what I'm saying, Jones, and all these people that you see, they live very well off of your paying poor people. While they're selling you all this oppressiveness, they're not being oppressed, and you're not either. And if there's any oppression going on, it's in your mind. That's what the slavery is for you still. So when these clowns like Jennifer Lewis, who, we won't be slaves, these people are already slaves in their mind. That's why they're not free. They haven't developed their minds. They haven't become conscious thinkers on their own and become their own analysts and stop believing the stupid Tariq Nasheeds of the world and all these other race hustlers and race baiters who want to constantly keep us apart. Again, with them too. If you got so much to say about this country, you leave too. Get the hell on. Go to Africa and see if that'll work over there. If you see a Negro getting his head beat in by the police and you think you won't go on state television and talk against that regime, they'll kill you in your sleep. And nobody ever know what happened to your body. Stop abusing the privileges that we have here. And that's what it is. It's an abuse of the privileges that the United States gives its citizens. They all out there protesting, blocking the highways and all of that and the bridges. Again, if you feel so strongly, book you a flight, go to Gaza, pick up some arms and fight. But you're not going to force us to do anything over here. Those of us, we're worried about living a good life over here and protecting what we have. We have an illegal immigration problem, and they're illegals. That's what they are, because they illegally entered my country. And again, these people either. There's no pride and happiness that, oh, I'm in America and now, I can make good in my life. No, it's give me this. Oh, I can come here and I can make a come up or for not doing nothing, popping out a bunch of babies and not going to work and getting welfare and getting this and getting that. Let me tell you something. And that's why history is very important. In the last century, when the immigrants was coming from Eastern Europe and stuff like that, they came here and they assimilated themselves. And they were very proud to be Americans. And yes, they held on to their culture, but they were still proud to be Americans. They made something of themselves. That's including the Jews. Where do you think that word ghetto comes from? Do you think when Jews came in this country, they just had the bag? No. They lived in a lot of ghettos all over this country. In particular, my home state, my home city of New York. The same with the Irish. The same with the Italians. And they faced all kind of scrutiny and stuff like that. And people were being, throwing bigotry and stuff at them. And they were resilient. And they became police officers and firefighters and all kind of things. And look at them now. So black people, you don't have anybody to blame but yourself. But this is still your country. Our ancestors' blood is in the ground all over this country. And their contributions should not go in vain. However, they are going in vain if we're not capitalizing off their pain. I think that's the least we could do after all they went through. So we need to be grateful. And we should embrace our country more. And we should have pride to be Americans. Whether that's an African American, whether that's an Asian American, whether that's a Latino American. That, you know what I'm saying? These people are coming here and they don't care anything about us or what we're about. And nobody is speaking on it. I'm speaking on it. And yo, I'm in Michigan. Yo, and I got videos of my family. I'm not hiding. But be very careful if you roll up on me with that, because it's not going to end well. And that's just a fact. I'm sick and tired of this. I'm sick and tired of people coming in our country and taking it for granted. And those of us who are taxpayers who are getting raped every pay period to provide services for people who don't deserve it, who don't take that opportunity and then bring it back and contribute back to our society. And they contribute to helping make our country greater again. And yo, unfortunately, it's going to be a big wake-up call for all of y'all when Trump get back in office. Yo, I'm grabbing my popcorn. You know what I'm saying? I want the tea. I'm with it all. Because I'm telling you now, day 1 through 7, watch how the immigration policy change in this country. Rightfully so. I'm sick of this. You're not going to keep taking advantage of us. Those of us who've helped to build and contribute to this country's success. And you damn sure ain't going to be on my homeland, in my home state, openly talking about death to America. Oh no, we're not going to have that. We're not going to have that. It's not free speech. It's terroristic threats. It should be taken serious. These people should be arrested and they should be deported immediately. We don't have to contribute to any more killing that you want us to. We don't have anything to do with what's going on over there. If the policy is to back Israel, then that's just it. If you want that change, I suggest you run for office. But shouting out death to America, you know what I'm saying, coming down on our president because you don't feel like he's doing enough, well then you need to pack your bags up and take your ass back over there and handle business. You say you a man, right? That's your country, that's your land, right? As a Muslim, you obligated to do that, aren't you? Again, let's stop associating these Arabs like they're just these devout Muslims. I'm telling you, they're not. It's just something, it's a habit. It's just something that was passed down from generation to generation. Many of them, they're not praying 5 times a day. They're not doing righteous acts. They're not doing even righteous acts to their family. I don't know how many documentaries I've seen on these quote unquote honor killings. Because the daughter don't want to marry the man the father wants. Is one that was really sad. Father killed both his daughters. Yeah, and yo, he was on the run for some years, and they just caught him. Oh, but he's supposed to be a Muslim. So it says that in the Quran. Because your daughter don't want to marry who? No. These are all their barbaric customs that exist in their land because, yo, y'all always want to laugh at Africa, and Africa's so undeveloped and barbaric. You better take a look at these Arabs. You better take a look at them and the stuff that they be doing. They're not righteous. They're not people of God. They don't walk with God. God would not want us to behave the way these people are behaving. If their area in the Middle East is so holy, then why is there so much death and destruction there? Just think about that. They come here and these religious leaders, they ain't no damn religious leaders. They're part of a demonic cult. That's what it is. So if that's what Islam is and that's what they want to represent, then so be it. But I had to stay away. I had to stay away from that, from my own beliefs. I just can't support that. I don't support that a woman shouldn't be able to go to school. Why not? I don't support that a woman shouldn't be able to drive. Why not? You know. But yeah, I'm about to wrap it up, man. I just want to get that off my chest, man. And yo, I hope y'all feel me. You know what I'm saying, on this one right here. You know what I'm saying? Again, go back to your country. If you don't like the way that we handle business here in the United States, and that's the gist of it all, y'all. The United States of America. Our states, we should be united as a people who are Americans. And I'm really, really, really passionately talking to y'all, and I really want us to come together at this point and weed these people out and get them out of our country. They don't deserve to be here. They don't deserve to benefit from everything that America has to offer. They don't deserve that people have put their lives on the line to defend and uphold what makes America so great. America ain't no different from any other country. You don't think other countries have problems? But I'll tell you one thing, I'd rather be here than anything else. That's a fact. And anybody else who says anything different, they lying. They'd rather be here too. Because they don't know nothing else. You know what I'm saying? They don't know about going outside and worry about if an alligator gonna bite you on your ass while you're going to, you know what I'm saying, use the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? Or not having internet in the home, or barely having electricity, or having your house wiped away, your little shack after a damn monsoon. Or having to worry about trying to find clean water because the river is dirty and this is where people use the bathroom and do everything else. This is what people are facing in many nations. But we don't have that problem over here. And miss me with the hunger. We don't have a food problem here. People can eat. Is that why America leads the world in obesity? We really? We have a problem with finding food? I think not. This country, if you work hard, you can get whatever you want. Sometimes, you know, you might get pushed down, but you got to find your way back up. You know what I'm saying? This country has proven that. This country has allowed people from my race who have no education to bounce a ball, or catch a ball, or hit a ball, and make generational wealth for their families, and they're dumb as a doorknob. That's what this country's allowed. This country's allowed, you know what I'm saying, people from my race and other races to sit on YouTube all day and talk a bunch of stupidity and make millions of dollars. You're not doing that in any other country. You wouldn't even have the bandwidth to stream that long. So I really question, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people when they like to take a dump on America, and you wouldn't have it better anywhere else. So let's come together and let's start supporting each other more and being there for each other and having this bond, man, and make sure that we begin to love our country some more. It's very important, man. You know what I'm saying? It's very important. I'm gonna try to be a little bit more active, man. You know what I'm saying? It depends on how I feel, but I want you to like, subscribe, and share this video. Make this go viral, man. Because this is what we're talking about. If you don't want to be here, get out the country. It's that simple. Take all your family with you and go back to your little shack or wherever you come from. But we're not gonna allow this death to America stuff. So it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Follow me on Instagram at Phonics, man. PHONICZ. Also on the X at Nijata. That's capital NII, capital D, all one word, JATA. Okay? Man, I appreciate all my supporters, man, and people that, you know what I'm saying, keep pushing the message. Let's make this go viral though. Let's make this video over 1 million views, and I want everybody to share it. All right? Peace and love, man. Out of here.